Practice test 1, question 1. If x minus 1 over 3 is equal to k, and k is equal to 3, what is the value of x? So we are starting with the equation with the k value 3, and we're trying to find what the x is. So in order to find the x, we're going to substitute k as 3. So this 3 goes into here, and we're going to rewrite the equation. X minus 1 over 3 is 3. This is a fraction, so to do the across multiplication, we're going to make the 3 in fraction form, which is just a 3 over 1. And we're going to cross multiply like this. So x minus 1 times 1, 3 times 3, that's 9. And left-hand side is just the x minus 1. And we're going to add 1 to each side to get rid of the negative minus 1. And we have x as 10. So the answer for the question 1 is D, which is 10. Moving on to the question 2. For I is equal to square root of negative 1, and it is to find the sum of this expression. Okay, so for this the question, we don't actually need to know what the I is. We just need to add these two expressions and find what the sum is. So to do that, we're going to get rid of the brackets. To do that, we're going to distribute this addition sign into the second set of brackets. So it's the addition, so we just need to get rid of the brackets. So it will be 7 plus 3i minus 8 plus that's positive, so plus 9i. So think of the I as just the variable. Find the like terms. So for this one, the constants, so these two will be combined. So that is minus 1. These two will be combined, and that will be plus 12i. Okay, so the same expression from the choice, we've got A as the answer. Like I said, we don't actually need to know what the I value is. It's just there as the extra information. Okay. Question 3. So it's a word problem. So if you are not comfortable doing the word problem, make sure you read a question sentence by sentence so you understand what is going on in this word problem. Okay, so on Saturday afternoon, Armand, so we've got one person, sent M number of text messages each hour for 5 hours. Okay, so that's one piece of information. Armand is sending M number of text messages per hour for 5 hours. Okay, so maybe before we moving on to the next piece of information, we can write that down. So we've got Armand, M number of text per hour, and that is for 5 hours. Okay, and we've got second person, Tyron. Tyron sent P number of text messages per hour, and that is for 4 hours. I'll write that down. For P number of text per hour, and this time is for 4 hours. So it says, which of the following represents the total number of messages sent by both Armand and Tyron on Saturday afternoon? Okay, so to find the total number of messages by two people, we would have to find what is for each person, what is the number of texts they sent for corresponding number of hours. Okay, so for Armand, this is the number of texts per hour, and that is for 5 hours. We can represent that as 5 times M, which is 5M. And same thing can be done for Tyron. So P number of text for 4 hours. So that will be 4 times P, which is 4P. So simply, we just need to find the total number of messages, which is addition of these two. So total number of text will be 5m plus 4p. Since they are not the like terms, that will be just the answer, which is answer C, 5m plus 4p. Question 4, another word problem. So Kathy is a repair technician for a phone company. So each week, she receives a batch of phones that need to be fixed. Okay, need repairs. The number of phones that she has left to fix at the end of each day can be estimated with the equation of this. P is equal to 108 minus 23D, where the P is the number of phone left and D is the number of days she has been working on the phones that week. So what is the meaning of the value 108 in this equation? Okay, so what we can do is, okay, we're going to try to substitute some numbers for D to figure out what this number represents. Okay, so let's say the D is the number of days she's been working on the phones that week. Let's say D is equal to 0, which means she hasn't done any work for the phones that week. Then what would be the P value? Let's try that. So P would be 108 minus 23 times 0. Then the P value will be 108. Okay, where the P is the number of phones left to work to next day or following days. So when the D is 0, so when she hasn't done any work, P value, the number of phones left, will be 108. So when the D is 0, that means that's the very beginning of the week. So that means she started with this many phones each week. So if you read choices here, A, Kathy will complete the repairs within 108 days. I don't think so. So Kathy starts each week with the 108 phones to fix. It's most likely that will be the answer, but let's check the other choices. C, Kathy repairs phones at a rate of 108 per hour. I don't think that there was no information of the rate of working on the fixing the phones. So that will be the no. D, Kathy repairs phones at a rate of 108 per day. That will be no as well. So if you're not sure which answer will be the best choice, it's better to read all choices and find the best one you think the right answer. So this case, it will be the B, the best answer. Question 5. We've got two expressions subtracted, and the question says which of the following is equivalent to the expression above. So that means we are going to simplify the given expression. So basically the question says simplify. Okay, so let's get rid of the brackets here. So to get rid of the second set of brackets, we would have to distribute this minus the negative sign or subtraction sign inside the bracket, second set of brackets. Okay, so just make sure, remember to do the correct way. So minus gives you the plus, minus gives you minus, plus gives you plus, and plus minus gives you minus. Okay, so that's the rule that you need to remember. So here we go. So x squared y minus 3y squared plus 5xy squared. So this is negative, so that means it will be plus positive x squared y, and negative positive, so that's negative 3xy squared, negative positive 3y squared. Okay, so we're going to find the like terms and we're going to combine those two, or combine the like terms. So starting with the first term, so in order to have the like terms, or in order to be called the like terms, they must have the same variable and also same exponent. Okay, so this one x squared y. So in order to be same, be like terms, so they should have x and y and also the same exponent for the x variable. So this and this will be the like terms, not the other ones like x, y squared, for example. Okay, because that one, the exponent is attached. Exponents are different. So these two are combined as 2x squared y. I'm going to use a different color. So the next one will be, I'm going to do is xy squared. So this and that will be the like terms because they both have an x and y, and the exponent for y is 2. Okay, so positive 5, negative 3, so that will be plus 2xy squared. The last one is y squared, and the coefficient is negative 3 and positive 3. They're just, that will be 0, so will be nothing added after these two terms. So the answer would be C, 2x squared y plus 2xy squared.